Find a comfortable position to sit in. Legs crossed or uncrossed, it does not matter. And once you're ready, take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out your mouth. Notice any sensations in your body. Maybe pains, maybe pleasant sensations. Just notice them. You don't have to do anything with them. Move your attention to the center of your chest. See what's going on there. Maybe you feel some tightness, maybe it feels open. Whatever it feels like, just let it be and simply observe. Thoughts may be arising. You may even have the tendency to follow along with these thoughts or identify with these thoughts. That's okay. Bring your attention back to the center of your chest. Imagine you're in the eye of the storm. Here in the center of your chest is the eye of the storm, and everything else that's happening, your experience is just swirling around, appearing, disappearing, but not swaying your attention from the center. You can observe without reacting. I'm just going to sit like this for a little bit, keeping the attention on the center of the chest. Maybe you feel some tension building up, waiting for my next words. Simply notice that and bring your attention back to the center of the chest. You don't have to fight anything that comes up. You don't have to try and push it out of your experience. It's okay, it's all welcome here. Everything is welcome here. You have the capacity to feel it all. Notice that you have the capacity to feel it all. That you're not dead, that you're not exploding. No matter how little or much arises in your experience, you are still aware of it all. Now, I want you to take your attention from the center of your chest and expand it out more broadly into the space around you. This might feel a little abstract, but just notice the empty space around you. See if you can find an edge to it, an end to it. As you're noticing the space around you, you might notice that it blends in with your body and that there appears to be no end. It reaches out infinitely. Just be aware of this space around you. You don't have to lock in on any specific point. You can let your mind and your attention travel around this space, explore this space, but just notice it. Notice that this space is completely independent of any thinking or physical phenomena that arise within it. Notice that everything in your experience is actually arising within it. That even the sounds coming from outside of yourself, maybe a fan across the room or above your head, or the sound of my voice. Notice that these things are all happening within this space. Now see if you can notice that this space is actually within you, and that you wouldn't be able to observe this space if it were not so. Just notice. The entirety of this space is held within your consciousness. Just observe. Relish in that. It can feel kind of good. Maybe thoughts start arising, trying to make sense of what all this is. Oh, this means that. Oh, this means this. Oh, what about this? Oh, what about that? What about what happened yesterday? Or what's going to happen tomorrow? What does this mean about me, about who I am? Notice these thoughts and recognize the emptiness behind these thoughts. That if you return your attention back to that still spaciousness around you, thoughts are empty. They're not you. Maybe they're coming faster and faster. Maybe not, maybe slower. Notice how the mind wants to turn them into a piece of you. Oh, this is my thought. I am thinking this. Be curious. Are you thinking this? Are you the one observing these thoughts arise within this space, thinking the thought? Or is the thought simply existing? Is there any real meaning to this thought? The mind might be like, yes, of course. But what is that? What is that thought? Is that you thinking? Yes, of course, that's me thinking. Is that really you thinking? Oh, I don't know. This is trippy. Is that really you thinking? At this point, you might notice that no one is actually thinking these thoughts. And you don't have to do anything about these thoughts. If you simply do nothing, allow them to be, recognize them for what they are, they fall away. And any energy that they seemed to be charged with is returned back to you. And you are whole. In this moment, you are whole, complete. You and the space and the content within it are one. Notice that. Maybe you start experiencing some uncomfortable physical sensations. You say, well, that's not a thought, that's real. That's pain. Move your attention there. Observe what you call uncomfortable, irritating, painful. Notice the layer of meaning that you're applying to the sensation. See if you can bring it back to its raw form. What does it really feel like without your layers of interpretation? You'll notice that it simply is. The sensation simply is. And that the mind is what creates the sense of this is a bad sensation or this is a good sensation. Notice the polarity in those thoughts, black and white thinking, good and bad thinking. Notice that in this space, good and bad are one and non-existent at the same time. Everything simply is. You're simply being. You don't have to do anything to be. Now bring your attention gently to the breath. Notice the cool air coming in and out the nose. Now take one deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs as much as you can. Hold it. Slowly release. You may open your eyes. Thank you.